2, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. To kickstart the second half, taking through the starting lineups again, starting with Romulus, number 1, Reese Wagstaff, number 2, Philip McCurdy, number 3, Jonathan Haynes, number 4, Callum Rudd, number 5, the captain is Cameron Lee, number 6, Aaron Williams, number 7, Ryan Winwood, number 8, Luke Delaney, number 9 is Luke Keane, number 10, Ashley Jackson, number 11, Chad Dickville Cross. And for Coventry United, number 1, Brendan Bunn, number 2, Kyle Barnett, number 3, Ben Valance, number 4, Gift Musa, number 5, Jamal Clark, number 6 is Lewis Ison, number 7, Kyle Carey, number 8, Joe Cairns, number 9, Sam Lockley, number 10, Tyler Haddow, number 11, Luke Downs. It will be Romulus to get us underway for the second half in red and white shirts with red short and red socks. Coventry United in sky blue with green short and green socks. Here we go, we're underway for the second half here on CUTV, and immediately booted out of play by Romulus. Not the start they would have wanted to the second period of 45 minutes. Throw up like the feet of Lockley. Good control to keep it away from Haynes. And also an update on what's going on at the Trevor Brown very shortly, but at the moment at least one team are heading down to step 6 today. It's currently Sporting Castle 1, Wolves Sporting 1. I don't believe a point is going to be enough for Wolves Sporting, so as it stands, both Wolves Sporting and Dunkirk are heading down at full time, leaving just one relegation spot to be contested between, you could probably say about 4 teams are in the battle. Coventry United, Romulus, Loughborough University and South Normanton Athletic. The Coventry United have a free kick in a dangerous position on the right hand side of the penalty area. Luke Down stepping up to take it. Probably not a shooting position, but there is a cluster of red sky blue on the edge of that penalty area. It's hoping to get something on the ball. Swinging by Down, swung near post. Haynes centred out for the throw on the left-hand side. Didn't beat the first man. Not a perfect free kick by any means, but United will have a second crack at it. Here comes Rory to lap. Lewis Ison. Towards that near post, and it's off the line. United appealing that it went over. Not sure who got the final touch on that, but it was nodded away from the outstretched gloves of Wagstaff. And on the line, I believe it was Rudd who cleared it. And United coming within centimetres of the first goal in the first 2 minutes of the second half. It's booted upfield for Romulus. Throw into the Coventry penalty area. Knocked away by Downs towards the right-hand side where Haddow tracks back to help out. Lofts it on for Musa. Stabbed it to the ground by Cameron Lee and around Tyler Haddow. They go across the edge of the area. Here is cross. And the back heel nearly catching Delaney out, sliding by Cairns. Not enough on the ball to give you some breathing room, but Romulus continue with the attack. Williams, and it's intercepted by Luke Downs. Haddow wants it to the right. Haddow gets it. Now taking on Jonathan Haynes. Looking for the rolled cross and only meets the feet of Lee, who clears as far as his opposite captain in Jamal Clark. Ison punts it to the left. Curtis header over Carey and swung clear by Cross. Here's Lewis Ison at centre back for Coventry United. In the centre of the park is Jamal Clark. Drills it through the midfield. There's a collision there between Cairns and Winwood. Referee says no as Romulus come away with the ball. Jackson making the approach. Romulus row. The challenge by Kyle Barnett. Barnett obviously getting something on that ball. And also for any Formula One fans listening, Pole position has been claimed by Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. His first position there. Across towards near post. Heading into the side netting, but deciding that it was best to keep it in and volley it upfield, looking for Lockley. It's a little too central for Lockley, and it falls to the feet of Rudd, who sends it back where it came from, off the top of Musa's head. Clark behind picks it up. Downs sticks his boot into the sky and brings it down under the pressure from Aaron Williams. Ison to Jamal Clark. There it goes from Clark into the penalty area, but no one there but Reese Wagstaff. And well, there was a reprieve of Coventry City as they equalised before half-time with Geordie Awula. That reprieve has just been revoked. It's now Barnsley 2, Coventry 1, with Corley Woodrow on loan from Fulham soaring for Barnsley. Clark drills it away from the back line of Coventry United. Looking for Haddo, set back where it came from by Kyle Barnett. Offside flag against Sam Lockley. Romulus start quickly. Winwood. Williams. The powerful lob towards the right hand side. Too powerful for Cross to keep up with. And that will be a goal kick to Coventry United. 50 minutes gone in this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division fixture. And still we remain scoreless, but Coventry United have had it cleared off the line. Bounce. Carey. Looking for Haddo on the edge of the area. Headed by Lee to Rudd. He nods it on for Winwood. Winwood has to turn away from Cairns. Needs some support and finds it with space on the left hand side for Haynes. They're going to find a way out of Romulus' serve, and they have done with a lofted ball upfield to Jackson. Chests it down, but falls back into Romulus' turf and rolls to the right with McCurdy at right back. Space in the midfield for Williams. There's a challenge in by Gif Musa. Free kick against Coventry United. Musa leaning in, then sliding in on Ashley Jackson to take a piece of the player. Romulus may be preparing a change here. There is a substitute who's sort of preparing. Barnum with a chance from behind. Down the other side goes, looking for Keane. And it's easy pickings Bun. Rolled out to Ison. Strolling the field, he's met by Cross, but releases it to Cairns just in time. Valance lets it roll past McCurdy, and Carey tracks back to boot it back to Bun, preventing it going out for the throw. Bun looking for Haddo on the right, chested down by the winger. Trying to beat Haynes. Haynes locks the ball. It bounces over the touchline for a throw. Barnett's throw, Lockley. And Lee trying to push Lockley, but the striker a bit too quick for him. Ison. Is Valance going to get there? I don't think he is. No, he isn't. And McCurdy makes sure of it by blocking the left back. Next time we're here at CUTV comes on Sunday. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock kick-off with Coventry United ladies versus Chichester City ladies. A game that can end the Lily Watch chance of the title. There is unfortunately going to be a fixture clash on Wednesday with Coventry United's men's team facing Dunkirk, who at this stage will already be relegated by then. That's on Wednesday nights, and also on Wednesday, Coventry ladies face Oxford. We're not sure which game we're covering just yet, as Jamal Clark nods out for the corner kick with the attempted cross from, I believe it was Cross who tried to get it in from the right hand side. Indeed it was. And he's going to track back and help out defensively as Romulus set their sights on the opening goal of the game as we are approaching the 55th minute. Making the run at the near post is Winwood. Return to the taker in Haynes. Floated towards the far post, and again it has ended up in a goal, but it's one of the training goals behind the main goal. As it curls away from the top corner. Luke Downs. Cairns. Joe Cairns! Oh, it's a thunderbolt! It's an absolute thunderbolt! Pick that one out, says Joe Cairns. Well, I want to get a Mars Proud check on that one. Ferocious hit from Cairns. A goal worth celebrating for the Coventry United youngster. Luke Downs with a probing run through the midfield, finding Cairns, and on a one-man mission, he stuck his laces through it and found the perfect result. Romulus 0, Coventry United 1. Here's Kyle Carey, and sending Lockley through. United could double their money. It's Lockley, only sends it behind. Wagstaff's absolutely furious, straight from the kickoff. Romulus use it, it's punted up to Lockley. And the only one preventing the striker from making it 2-0 was Wagstaff. Well, Wagstaff looks to get Romulus back on the front foot with this goal kick. Dyson wins that header. Carey, and there is head injury. One of the Romulus players has stayed down. I think it's Keane. Seems to have hit his head while landing. Will be a short stoppage in play. Let's go through some latest scores in the Premier League while we've got that little break. Obviously, full-time score: Fulham 0, Man City 2. In the current games, Brighton 0, Southampton 0, Burnley 1, Wolves 0, Palace 0, Huddersfield 0, Leicester 1, Bournemouth 0, and Man United 1, Watford 0. As Keane continues to receive treatment. And there has been a goal in the game between Wolves Sporting and Sporting Castle. It's one that could significantly change the relegation outlook, and at the moment Wolves Sporting will be going down. It's 2-1 to Sporting Castle in that one. They have to win, of course, Wolves Sporting to have any chance of staying up. And that isn't even taking into account what is happening with South Normanton and Loughborough. Well, the drop ball returned to Coventry United. And there's also been another goal at the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground. And now Dunkirk are 2-1 behind. They had equalised, but there has been a goal scored by Ricardo Reed. At the moment, both teams are down. Bunn's kick nodded into touch by Haynes, just in front of the Romulus dugout. Musa, Barnett, up line to Musa. Barnett once more, surging run from Barnett, lifts it over the attempted challenge. Here's Lockley in the area, dragged down, penalty! Lockley denied penalty in the first half, he won't be denied again. Rudd pleading his innocence. The defender with a handful of shirts. And Lockley went to ground. Lockley congratulated by his teammates for earning the penalty, but nothing is won yet. It's down to Kyle Carey to score it. It's down to Carey and Wagstaff. Referee checks we're good to go. Up steps Carey. 2-0! Send Wagstaff the wrong way. Nothing but net for Kyle Carey. And Coventry United lead by 2-0. Carey's first goal since returning to the club from Mickleover. And the score now stands at Romulus 0, Coventry United 2. And the unbeaten run of Romulus looks to be coming to an end. It's been a favourable few weeks for the Rams as they pull themselves away from the relegation fight. with several first teamers missing for Romulus today. That clinical edge seems to be lacking. And it looks like United are preparing a change. And that's number 14 on the board that I saw. I believe that is Dominic Lane. And it is indeed, so that is right. It will be Dominic Lane coming on now. Free kicks to be given as Keane is down again. Didn't quite see what happened there. He's down the touchline. And the referee is calling over Tyler Haddo, I believe. And the card is coming out. Referee still administering the punishment to the Coventry United winger. Yellow card for Tyler Haddo confirmed. Step up, Jonathan Haynes. Can Romulus get back into this? It's not up. And wanted out of the penalty area. Kept alive by Winwood. And struck onto the, I think they hit the assistant referee there. Ken's making his apologies to the official. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose, just trying to get it out of play. It will be a throw to Romulus. Taken by McCurdy. Cross back to McCurdy. There's the cross from McCurdy. And cleared the near post by Lewis Ison. And it's off the head of a ducking McCurdy. Went over the head of Valence and McCurdy trying to duck to let the ball go. It hit him on the back of the neck. And into touch. Ison is thrown to the head of McCurdy, but to the feet of Luke down to Coventry United. His lofted ball nodded on by Lee. Jackson finds Haynes. Down centre back where it came from. Winwood. Oh, so being able to keep it on ground for more than a few seconds what they had now with Williams. Lee lofted up over Keane's head. And Bunn stops the ball. And will waste a few seconds as Keane approaches. And as expected, picked up. Bunn with the kick. Up at the head of the centre back Lee. There's Downs to pick it up. Now Joe Cairns scoring the first goal. Balances through ball, hits McCurdy on the back, and now Kyle Carey's onto it. And look at the deft pass to Tyler Haddo, who was past it, tried to track back, but couldn't do so. Barnett flicks off the head of Carey. There's Haynes with the headed clearance. Keane. Jackson looks for support and finds Williams. Looks right. And he'll play it back into defence with Lee. Now Rudd. Cross. Falls back into his own half of the field. It's back with Rudd. King caught on the edge of the penalty area by the outstretched boot of Lewis Ison. The referee calls the young defender over. And it looks like we're going to have another card. And no, it's just going to be the free kick. Well, so maybe a little looky there. Oh, Keane is back on his feet. The striker has dusted himself on, is ready to fire it towards the net. Keane gets one back here. Romulus are right back in it. Four-man wall for Coventry United, looking to prevent that from happening. It's Keane. It hit the net, but it was the side of the net. Decent hit from Keane. An inch or two to the left, and it would have been a quite wonderful way for Romulus to find a route back into this game. And Coventry United confirm, in fact it's going to be the Romulus substitution first. And that is Aaron Williams, who's being replaced. And coming on is Dan Scragg, as it was announced by the stadium announcer here prior to kick-off. Scragg returning from injury. United being told, make sure you get on the second ball. As Brendan Bunn launches it away, 25 minutes to go here on CUTV. Away, and United didn't get that second ball. Feels a free kick as Keane into the side of ice, and the referee says no. It's back with Bunn anyway, so United can rest easy there. Highlights of today's game will be available tonight here on youtube.com/Coventry United TV. You can place on all of your men's and women's footage this season. Haynes rolls up the left-hand side. There's Jamal Clyde to pick it up for Coventry United. Downs, now Musa. And it's back with Brendan Bunn. Clark. Strolling away from his back line. First one passed by Haddo to Barnett. Nearly lost out to Williams, but Jackson I should say. He was the field, but intercepted by the Romulus defender. Winwood. On it goes, but sent back where it came from by a ferocious clearance by Jamal Clark. Lee nods it on. Jackson looking for an option. United also clear the danger. Here's Scragg. Poor first touch from Lee, and he lunges in. That is a poor challenge from Cameron Lee, and Coventry United absolutely furious. And it all stemmed from that poor first touch. The captain lunging in and catching Haddo. Well, the players of both sides surrounding the referee and the fallen Haddo, who is still down. Well, the referee asking for a bit of space and telling the players to move and get back into position as he decides what is going to be the appropriate punishment. Well, there is going to be a card, but the question is, what colour will it be? And it is a red card. Cameron Lee has been sent off. And things go from bad to worse. Romulus. It looks so promising at half-time at 0-0, so everything to play for. Now they've gone 2-0 down, and their captain has been dismissed for a pretty nasty challenge on Tyler Haddo. And United are about to make a change. So it's Coventry United about to make a change, and they're going to have to wait for the time being as the referee continues to clean up the mess from what happened there, and players are now eventually moving out. And there is going to be another change for Romulus. Chris Taylor is about to come on today for Luke Delaney. The number 8 Luke Delaney replaced by 12 Chris Taylor. Coventry with their own substitution coming on. Also the number 9 on the substitute board, so that would be Sam Lockley. That change will have to wait for the time being. Delaney's put his substitute spear back on for the time being, so looks like there will be a delay. And will not be coming on just yet. Haddo still off the pitch, receiving treatment for that pretty gnarly lunge. Well, the red card has been brandished, and United will get underway again with Downs. Nodded away, and there's cross up line. Keane. Cross again. Romulus are going to have to work doubly hard now. They man disadvantage in order to find a way back into this. And left it out for a Coventry United. Throwing on this near side. Deflected out. I think it was Scraggy who got final touch on that. 20 minutes to go here on CUTV. And it is still Coventry United 2, Romulus 0. There has been a red card. And it is indeed the substitution that we anticipated. It is Sam Lockley making way. Striker's first start. Again, I believe it was the Wolves Sporting game. His first appearance since a hamstring injury, which has lifted him to bench activity only. He's played his part today. And another player who is fighting his way back from injury, Don Lane, is approaching full fitness. He makes way. It looks like Lane's going to take his place down the centre of that front three. So United now without a recognised striker. And it looks like there is going to be a third substitution for Romulus, which will be coming up shortly, and that will be Tory Herbert, who will be coming on. No, I don't mean Troy Herbert, I do mean Tory Herbert. I would assume that his parents are Conservative supporters. So that change will come a little bit later. As you know, they've got such a throw in their own half. Here's the throw up line. Jackson loses out and Carey slots it through. Hello, blocked off by McCurdy, and out comes Webster. Superb defending from McCurdy. Keane unable to control the ball on the edge of the Coventry United penalty area to the blocked clearance. Jamal Clark puts it back under control. Here's Lewis Ison, back to Clark. Strolling away without a care in the world. Downs. Elaine called to possession by Taylor. Now cross. And unfortunately for Keane, there was no one waiting to receive that back heel. And United are back on the ball with Luke Downs. Dunn between the six. Rolls it through the midfield and if Musa collects. Kyle Carey darting towards the penalty area. In towards Hannah. Out comes Wagstaff. And Romulus could be a fair few behind if it wasn't for Wagstaff. Hannah ended up in the net. Sadly, the ball didn't. The winger waiting to receive it in the penalty area. There's a Lane with a slide in. A clean slide. But United will concede the throw. Musa tried to find Carey down line, but it drifted over the white line. Scrag lifts it over. And receives it back from Winwood. Offside flag raised against Keane. You realise a little too late that he was indeed going to be flagged. And here comes Romulus' third and final substitution. And off comes Ashley Jackson. He will be replaced by Tory Herbert. Final throw of the dice for Romulus. Oh, crikey, there's a bit of a scoreline in the championship I'm just seeing here. Derby 6, Rotherham 1. That one's just caught my eye. And there's been equalising goal at Oakwell. Barnsley 2, Coventry City 2. Luke Thomas with the goal. Cairns on the left from Nats with Tyler Haddo. Valence offering support behind. Here is Ben Valence. Space in the midfield for Downs. Luke Downs. The centre circle with Jamal Clark. Barnett. Downs seems to be at the heart of the action today. Valence. To Downs. Rolls it through for Cairns. Blocked up by Rudd. McCurdy. Cross, but there's a challenge by Dominic Lane on Taylor. Cairns. Can Hallow get it in from here? He can't, but he'll find Valance. Hallow trying to stay on side. If he's needed again, Valance goes across, and that won't cause any sort of issues for Reese Wagstaff. Haynes sprinting away. Looks upfield for Herbert. Turning away is wearing the captain's armband now. That is Haynes. United preparing the introduction of Jake Holt, I believe, is coming on. So the second United change imminent. Herbert. Haynes. Now Keane rolls on the boot of Keane and is collected behind him by Jamal Clark, the Coventry United captain. Sprinting upfield is Tyler Haddow. McCurdy will see it out, will he? No, he didn't quite have the legs on it. Turns and clears, but only as far as Joe Cairns. United staying aware, staying focused. Elaine holds up Scragg, and that will be a goal kick. Elaine trying to shield from McCurdy. And here comes the Coventry United change. That's the number 10 on the board. That means it's the end of the day for Tyler Haddow. So Haddow jogs to the far touchline before slowing up, realising this team are 2-0 in front with less than 15 minutes to go, so it's probably wise to waste a bit of time. United firming things up, ensuring that they get across the line with the 2-goal lead intact, and Jake Holt makes his way into the midfield. Looks like Joe Cairns is being pushed up from centre mid to fill in that front three. Wagstaff looking for Keane, but the goal kick doesn't find him. Well in the air by Lewis Ison. He's having a great game today. Here's Scragg on the ball, now with Taylor. Rolls it to the right-hand side, and here's Philip McCurdy. Winwood. Callum Rudd over to Chris Taylor. Filling in centre-back after the red card for Captain Cameron Lee. Scragg. Oh, that is pure cheek from Chris Taylor, just rolling off the boot to the right. Scragg looking at the run of Herbert. Can Barnett see it out? He tried. Couldn't quite see it out, but he shrugged off the challenge of Herbert. And now looking to clear, only finds Scragg up line. Squares for Keane. Can Romulus find a route back into it? Slide by Scragg over to the right-hand side. Cross. It will be a corner. He'll let it go for the corner. It's taking a deflection on the way towards the right flank. Romulus are running out of time. They need something to get them back in this. And it goes. The header by Barnett. Right in the thick of it. Elaine flicks it on. It's in the centre now with McCurdy. Wagstaff, United deciding not to pressure the goalkeeper. Reese Wagstaff lost it clear with the right boot. Barnett ducks. I think it might just touch off Barnett, so that's why Barnett's come out to make sure the ball didn't go over the white line and keep it in play. Don't want to risk the corner. Downs sends it left with Ben Valance. Downs wants it again. Downs gets it again. Holds in support. Musa to the right too. He'll go with the right back, Kyle Barnett. One of the players up for consideration for the CUTV Man of the Match award. Downs. Carey. Now it's with Gift Musa. What a run from Musa, still going. Across to the left-hand side, Joe Cairns. A little further than Cairns would have liked. United still with the ball. First line cross by Valance. Nodded away by Haynes. Herbert. Didn't expect Gift Musa surging past him. And United regain possession, and Barnett tracked it back to Bunn. With just over 10 minutes to go. should give him a higher line. Valance. Now Jake Holt. First line was by Downs to Ice. Now Valance. Valance boxed in. Has to play it down line to Lewis. Ison Buns ready for the clearance. Receives the ball. As it rolls across his net. Plays it short to Clark. Romulus starting to compress United, keeping that area of the park, but now United can play their way. Here's Downs. Barnett flicks it up, brings it down. In the centre circle, Luke Downs. Will United push on for the third or just maintain the 2-goal advantage? A win today will alleviate fears of relegation. Management and the players know that their promotion status is not secured yet. 3 points today will go a long way to ensuring that they will be in the division next season. And with Dunkirk set to be relegated today, you would assume that United will be favourites heading into Wednesday night game against Dunkirk at the Butts Park Arena. Elaine holds up the challenge, hits it through. Kyle Carey's offside, but he ran over the ball anyway in the penalty area. And in fact, the referee has called back for. Has he given call back for? What's he given here? The referee has in fact called back for a free kick. It looks like he was trying to play advantage for an infringement from Romulus, as Coventry had been given a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. So the ref calling back after Coventry failed to capitalise. Let's get some latest scores for you if we can. And well, it looks like Dunkirk's fate is sealed. They are 3-1 down at Boldmere St Michael, so we will be saying goodbye to Dunkirk at the end of the day. And to Wolves Sporting now, if we can find their score. They are still 2-1 down against Calzon. Not all done and dusted there for Wolves Sporting. Steps Holt. Oh, and it bounces off the top of the crossbar. United within inches of a third. A venomous hit from Jake Holt. Just needed to be that little bit lower. Wagstaff, it's not done by Keane. Herbert sets up for the cross on the left hand side. Plays down under Scragg. Forced back to the halfway line. Hayes. Crossfield ball met in the air by Ben Valance. He was hoping to find cross. Ends. Now Downs. Floats it to the right. Carey should keep that in, just keep it in, nods it down. He's going to need some help to finish this move off. Elaine's in the penalty area, sidesteps his marker, looking to spray it for Jake Holt. Scragg there to pick up the pieces for Romulus. Scragg plays a 1-2 with Winwood. Herbert. Trying to step past Jake Carey. Romulus back lines, taking things easy. Offside flag against the Haynes up there from left back. Oh, no sign of a third substitution from Coventry United. That may be it for the Red and Greens. It's into midfield and United in no rush. Back to Barnett. With about 7 minutes of normal time to go, United are in a favourable position. 2 goals up, 1 man up. It's looking good, and it would take something special from Romulus to take anything away in this game. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, of course. The game is never won until the final whistle blows. Downs. Clark back to Bunn. United just passing it around their own half of the field. Not inviting any sort of trouble from Romulus. That's gone ahead of McCurdy, I feel. McCurdy has won it back thanks to the intervention of Cross with the challenge from behind on Ben Valance, and Valance has retaliated by sliding in on McCurdy and taking out the trailing leg. Greenwood with the free kick. Sends it into the box. It's across the net. And Romulus have a route back into this. The ball trickled across Brendan Bunn's net before finally being turned home by Callum Rudd. And with 5 minutes to go here at Castlevale Stadium, we are set for an intriguing finale. It's Romulus 1, Coventry United 2. Bit of a sock over Coventry United to concede, and now they've got to make sure they are on point and ready for anything. Again, the touch back to Valence. You just want to keep possession, keep it at this end of the field, not invite any pressure from Romulus. It's back with Lewis Iris, the centre back. The clean sheet may be gone, but the 3 points aren't gone yet. Bunn, a lofty clearance, sends it into touch, and Romulus have a ball ready to start the move again. Herbert. He's beating his man in Barnett. Keane with the header! Remarkable save from Brendan Bunn. Heroic intervention from the United shot stopper, and Keane can't believe it. He thought he'd bagged Romulus a point there. Well, it's not good news for Coventry United, as Bunn has sustained an injury in the process, as still holding his back as he tries to get up. United do have a substitute goalkeeper in Brad Caswell if he's needed, and United do have a change left that they can make. But it looks like Bunn will be able to continue. He's back on his feet and ready for a corner. But what a save from Brendan Bunn. Haynes as Romulus search for the equaliser at the far post, and the header, well, I think it was Rudd again, is brought down to earth by Bunn. Not the best of clearances, and it's blocked by Haynes, but a thunderous scissor kick there from Jake Holt. Carey can scream for it at the far post. The cross cleared. Romulus may be down to 10, but you wouldn't know looking at them. Here's Scragg. Spots Cross on the right, finds Cross with chest control, but wrapping his leg around the midfielder is Ben Valence. And Valence holding on the cross there, not allowing him to get up. And they're just trying to calm things down. They've got 3 minutes of normal time. So just try and see this out. Here's Kid Musa, and Romulus starting to look a little stretched up back now. He's got options on the right hand side in Kyle Carey, but Musa making a beeline for the penalty area. Kyle Carey sends it over with a venomous strike. Couldn't quite keep it down. It could have been the game clincher. We're in the closing stages, but it's far from game over. Barnett can only send it as far as Keane. Kyle Carey with a challenge inside. Keane went to ground. He's asking the referee, how wasn't that a free kick? Here's Jake Holt. Now Ison. Ison clears. Chested down by Chris Taylor. Is it back where it came from? Header won by Clive and nodded down by Scragg. Clark again wins it. The attempted clearance cannons off the, I think it was Keane it was blocked off by. Rudd tracks back and makes sure that Elaine isn't getting to that ball. Cleared by Wagstaff as Rudd went to ground. Ison. It bounces currently for Joe Cairns and forced down by Phil McCurdy, charging into the back of the former Walsall man. United are nearly there, but still got to keep the wits about them. Downs looking for Elaine, picked out by McCurdy. Romulus not giving up, and the free kick given as Keane received a dig from the back by Jamal Clark. United kicking the ball away there, but quick thinking from Whitehead to get the ball upfield. Well, normal time is about to elapse. Well, we're entering last chance saloon now for Romulus. Everyone but the goalkeeper up. In it goes from Winwood. Headed by Clark, and now here comes the counter. Kyle Carey sprinting away. Checks his run. Looking to find a way around. Herbert swishes the play. Keynes will try and keep it in. And a great touch from Keynes to do so. Looked improbable that he'd be able to keep him in the confines of the pitch. And now he's heading straight for the corner. The defender with the challenge. And the foul given against Dominic Lane for a tangle of legs with Scragg. And the referee calling over. That is a... well, Keynes shoved into one of the training goals there, I believe by Run. There was also a bit of a pushing match between Dominic Lane and the number 11 Cross. And the referee is calling that, it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Reece Wagstaff. Well, tempers flaring up towards the end. Wagstaff. Headed away by Ison. Chested down by Winwood. To the feet of Barnett, who hooks it away. We are into added time now. How much there'll be, we're not sure. There have been quite a few instances in this second half where play has had to be stopped. Will be injuries or red cards or melees. Bunn on the half volley sends it into the Romulus dugout, and the coaches are quick to get another ball, so Romulus will start again. Herbert lofts it into the box and straight to Bunn, who chests it down and is going to waste some precious seconds. We've had 90 seconds of our time already. Bunn clears and stumbles as he boots it away. Elaine looking to win a header. Beaten in the air by Taylor, but there's Musa to bring it down. Elaine, pass blocked off by Haynes. Now it's with Taylor. McCurdy. Tense finish here at Castlevale Stadium. Elaine dispossesses McCurdy. McCurdy takes out Elaine, wins the ball. Winwood switches it to the left-hand side, just about kept in by Haynes, but he's given it away to Barnett. Scragg, his header volleyed into safety by Jamal Clark, sent forward again by Rudd. Carey, nodded on by Musa. Carey again. Looking for Dom Lane, but didn't find the feet of Rudd. You know, they've got to focus here. Taylor. And Ison was jumping on the back of Keane. That's a free kick given away, and a kneeless free kick. This could be a chance that Romulus have craved. Well, we have had, just coming up to 3 minutes, that's a yellow card for Lewis Ison. Well, this could well be the last chance for Romulus. They've got to take it. Scragg and Taylor standing over it. They come within inches of a goal with a free kick. This time there can be no mistakes. And it is Scragg setting his sights on Brendan Bunn's net to take a point home for Romulus. It's going to be Taylor instead, and kept up by Brendan Bunn, well held. That could be the game-clinching save for Coventry. Bunn taking his time. There it goes from Bunn. Elaine deep into Romulus' turf. He's going to find his way into the corner. He's going to try. Referee calls time. Coventry United victorious at Castlevale Stadium. An enthralling match brought to an end with the Red and Greens taking 3 points home. It was a match that Coventry dare not lose, and it is one they have not lost despite Romulus' best efforts. The second half got off to a terrible start for the Rams with goals for Coventry United from Joe Cairns. What a goal that was, a penalty from Carl Carey. Then there was the red card for Cameron Lee, the captain, for a lunge in on Tyler Haddo. Romulus fought back, who were unable to capitalise on the goal from Rudd. And Coventry United will be heading back down the M6 with 3 points in tow. The final score here at Castlevale Stadium, Romulus 1, Coventry United 2. Well, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a privilege as always. We are back tomorrow with live coverage of the FA Women's National League Southern Premier Division. That's Coventry United ladies versus Oxford United women. 2 o'clock kickoff for that one. So it's like Chichester, I should say. Oxford's on Wednesday. So it's Chichester versus Coventry tomorrow. 2 o'clock kickoff at Downtown FC. And we're not too sure which one we're covering on Wednesday, whether it's a game between Coventry United and Dunkirk or Coventry United ladies versus Oxford. We'll have to let you know on that one. But the highlights of today's game and indeed tomorrow's game can be found right here on Coventry United TV's YouTube channel. From everyone here at CUTV, thank you for joining us. And before we go, we're going to check on the final scores from the games between Dunkirk and Boldmere St Michael's, and then of course the game between Sporting Cowser and Wolves Sporting. We'll get you the final results on that one as soon as we can get them. Also, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone listening from Dunkirk, and of course to everyone here at Dunkirk FC for sorry, Dunkirk. What am I saying? Everyone here from Romulus and everyone who has helped us today here at Romulus FC. Just waiting on the phone to recharge. Here we go. So we've finally got some Wi-Fi back, and we're going to check on those final scores for you now. Again, Dunkirk and Wolves Sporting had to win today to stay up. Once we get the final scores through, we will be able to tell you who is up and who is down. So checking on the Dunkirk scoreline, it is. Oh wait a minute! I mean, Dunkirk have won. Dunkirk have won. They won it in the last minute. A goal from George Bosworth has won it for Dunkirk. That means they will have to rely on other results to stay up. Now on to Wolves Sporting. How have they done? Wolves Sporting are down. They have lost by 4 goals to 1 at home to Sporting Cowser. Now I believe that with Dunkirk winning, I think South Normanton had to win in order to relegate Dunkirk. Let's have a look at how South Normanton did. They drew 0-0 at home to Highgate. So as it stands, I believe Dunkirk are staying up. So Coventry United will face Dunkirk next on Wednesday, knowing that a defeat for Dunkirk will see them relegated. Let's also have a look at what else is happening in the division. Just make sure that the information is correct with what we've got. So Wolves Sporting are indeed relegated. We can confirm that Wolves Sporting are down. Let's have a look at the Loughborough scoreline. The Loughborough result hasn't come through yet on the website. Let's see if we can get something from their Twitter. So if Loughborough have won, then that means Dunkirk are down. It's 3 that go down, and Loughborough have lost. Loughborough have lost 2-1 to Walsall, so Dunkirk live to fight another day after a dramatic last-minute winner at Boldmere St Michael's. So that means that Coventry United are the last team remaining that can send down Dunkirk for now at least. Let's see if the Red and Greens can do it. Again, we'll let you know where we're going. Whether it's the women's game or the men's game, we don't know, but we'll let you know. Goodbye from everyone here on CUTV. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, 1 second.